Welcome back to The Light Within, Awakening the Inner Healer. Dr. Gandhi, up until now we've been talking about psychiatric disorders such as depression, anxiety, panic attacks, etc. But what about the whole realm of disorders that are more common in children? Things like ADD, ADHD, hyperactivity. I know that adults suffer from these disorders also, but I'm sure that there are listeners, that would like to hear about the homeopathic treatment of these disorders in children.
I'm very happy you talked about this because you see so many children on Ritalin. We never heard about it so many years. Some 20, 30 years back, we did not hear about it. New and new diagnoses are coming up. And children are just drugged. I'm not saying it does not help. It does help. But can you imagine small children on Ritalin or some antipsychotic or some antidepressants, and then they have to function in school? I think we are all pushing the children. We want to bring best out of them. And then if they are going scholastically a little backward, then we start giving this. And this is one place I would completely refrain from giving any of these conventional medicines. I just cannot give children these type of medications. And fortunately, we have got wonderful results in homeopathy. Wonderful results. In children who have delayed speech or who have attention deficit disorders or hyperactivity and they cannot concentrate in their studies. I think, and children are more connected inside. We can understand their inner self much more. As we grow, we become more and more compensated. We are not connected to ourselves. We move away from our center. But children give wonderful history. And even sometimes when you don't give the exact remedy, let's say something very similar, even then it works. And it is very, very rewarding to see children who otherwise would be on those medications doing so well. Unfortunately, we don't have much of treatment in the medical faculty. And so the only thing is then they give those type of Ritalin. What is Ritalin? It is something like amphetamine.
Yeah.
And to give a child all those drugs, I don't know how it is. Because these drugs, finally what happens, it gives you concentration, but it does not change your core.
Yeah.
So these children, when they grow up, can develop some other psychopathology. They will develop some other psychiatric disorders. Forget the side effects which these drugs can cause over a long period of time. But when you give them homeopathy, the child heals within. He has a scope to live a very good life. And if a child is detected and if you give homeopathy from childhood and if you can help him out, I think one of the best things we could do for these children.
And I do agree with you with what you said in the beginning, that it seems that there's just more and more children suffering from these disorders. Do you think that that's related to culture and the environment that the kids are growing up in these days?
I don't know if it is. Yes, it's the lifestyle also. The type of lifestyle. I don't know. There might be, let's say 20, 30 years back, there might have been children who had some problem. They were not the best, who were a little wandering, a little daydreaming, but they were not drugged. And now with these medications coming up, new psychiatric diagnoses have been developed. When I studied psychiatry, there was no such diagnosis. They all come up in last few years, couple of decades. So there are new diagnoses made just to fit in so that some more medications can be given. And then it has really made it in a way that if you don't give this, your child will have so many other problems. And then parents who don't know much finally give these type of medications because they have and we have no time. We have no time. The father is working, mother is working. Who has the time and patience to be with that child and see what that child really needs and give that time and attention?
Well, sometimes the pressure comes from the school where they want the kid to be quiet in class and there's a lot of pressure.
And the guilt on the parents if they don't give the medication. But then very often we are not educated enough. We don't know that there are alternatives which can be very, very helpful. I think most parents with such children, once they know this, they would surely go for alternative treatments, which can be very, very helpful.
So I think that what's important is to make sure that the listeners understand that disorders in children can be treated in homeopathy, and that homeopathy can be a very viable and satisfactory alternative to Ritalin and other medications that children are being given these days.
And even if they are on Ritalin or some of those medications, they can start homeopathy. You don't have to stop Ritalin. But as you start homeopathy, the need for Ritalin becomes less and less. So let's say a person is taking, let's say 10 milligrams, then over a period of time it becomes 7.5, then to 5, then 2.5. So we can wean him off those medications.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think it is really right at that tender age to give these type of chemicals, pumping those into the child's brain. Because we don't know the long-term effects.
And as you said, it has to do with the constitution. So if you silence that symptom, then inevitably, eventually, the system will create another symptom because the core source problem wasn't addressed.
Exactly.
Dr. Gandhi, this was really, really an amazing interview. It's very, very interesting. I want to thank you so much for being with us. And the last question before we finish is, how can people contact you?
Oh, okay. You can send me an email, and my email address is gandhimh@hotmail.com. I'll spell it GANDHIMH@hotmail.com. And it was really nice talking to you. And
is your clinic mainly in India? Because I know you give seminars all over the world.
Yes, I give seminars all over the world. I also see patients on Skype, and wherever I travel,
that's good to know.
And wherever I travel, also I see patients if I have some time, and so I see them. Yes, in different countries also I see patients.
Well, thank you very, very much.